Here at Shiftless, we do a lot of custom work. And what we have here is a 1969 Plymouth GTX. And what we're going to do is we're going to customize our dash. Chrysler Plymouth wasn't very creative with their dash and gauges here. So what we've done is we've contacted Equus, and they've supplied us with some really cool gauges. What we're going to do is we're going to blow this dash out of there. We're going to put our speedometer and our fuel and temperature and things in there. We're going to make this dash look pretty dang cool using the Equus gauges. Let's get started. Let's get this dash out of here. This thing's already loose and everything. It isn't going to take much to get this thing out of here. Let's get at it. When we get done with the Equus gauges dash on this thing, it's going to look beautiful. Now that we have our gauges out of here, what we're going to do is we're going to custom build a box. It's going to be about 1.5 inches deep. We're going to set our gauges into that, and then we're going to build a fascia panel over top of our whole dash here and make it clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay our dash panel out, speedometer in the middle. We're going to want our water on the right, oil on the left here. When we're looking through the steering wheel, this is the most important part of our gauges, water and oil, miles per hour. We're going to put the fuel gauge next to the passenger because for some reason, they always want to tell you if you're out of gas or not, or if you have fuel. This is going to eliminate that problem altogether. We're going to put our volt on our driver's side. What I really like about the Equus gauge is how simple it is to install. The Equus gauge has a big nut on the back side here. You just spin it off. Take our paper off. And what happens is, it doesn't matter how thick the panel is that you're making or going to insert this in. It could be fiberglass, it could be plywood, it could be really thin sheet metal also. It's an awesome gauge for our application. So what we're going to do is we're going to install the rest of our gauges, and we're going to make our electrical panel in the back.
Okay.
Now that we have our gauges installed, what we're going to do is connect our electrical connections. The gauges come with these little light bulbs. Just push them in, just like this. And if you want, they actually come with different colored bulb covers. So if you want a green background, you just slide those over, or red. They also have blue. So we're just going to stick those in there, just like that. Real simple installation. It comes with the oil pressure line and electrical connections. Just like that. Here's for our fuel. We already got it set up. We're going to put our ground on there.
Do that again?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to connect our ground. It's this simple. We're going to go down and we're going to install our harness for our voltmeter. And another thing that's really cool about these gauges is that you can actually purchase an adapter. We have a Chrysler, so we purchased a Chrysler adapter here. Our speedometer cable drop right on there. So let's install our cluster. Let's just throw this in here. Everything's connected. Gonna set that up there. Adjust that up to the steering wheel. Take a look. Our gauges look nice. Let's put our cover on. So what we have is our really cool dash now. We got rid of that old ugly thing. We have really nice gauges. And I'll tell you what, I did not know that Equus was the largest manufacturer of gauges. This is cool. This is simple. This is nice. We're going to have us a true street rod now.